on the LCK. He has a 23% win rate, and
banned against T1 a fair bit when Faker's playing, but outside of that, not quite as much, as that's Kog'Maw. And it's actually Xayah, so I take it all back.
I was so ready for the Kog'Maw Lulu.
Oh, it would have been fun.
Atlas, I was...
Not enough frontline for a Kog'Maw comp though, so I'm actually I'm okay with.
No, it's fine. You just kill them before they get to you because you have Zoe and Jace as well. It's a foolproof plan.
Right.
No way that they ever get on top of you.
You call that comp like the Incinerator?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, the Devastator. You know, it has to also like Kroko just has full control. Due to the decided like a prio on his top side, he's decided to just peace out, go to bot side, because there we have. Enough prio. More prio than a man could possibly want.
Well, we're doing some biffo here on the bottom side as Bao has to cleanse. Oh my goodness, he takes so much damage as Becca's still chasing after Prince. They think that they have an opportunity to do this as Becca gets exhausted at just the right time. Tries to get on back. The flash over Prince is going to be taken. An effort steals away the first blood. It's a 1-for-1 in the end as now Becca's trying desperately to get out of this one. And you can see effort. He's lining up the headbutt, wanting to deny this. And oh dear. Now looking for Summit. Pyoshik's here as well with the same idea. There's the onslaught of shadows, devastating charge to bring him back, and no empowerment needed when it comes to that shock blast. That was a very dead Gnar.
Nothing you can do there. Very straightforward. If Summit has the Mega Gnar available, you might be fine, but Pyoshik times his gank very, very well, able to path up towards topside, find the kill, and Summit a little bit unfortunate because you can
utilized yet. It's 13.5 minutes into the game as there's the onslaught of shadows. Summit flashes out of the way, and finally the Destiny comes in. He waited for the opportune moment and will be able to lock down that kill. Great interruption here on the bottom side as Effort says no to the Zenith Blade. And DRX are going to have to stop that aggression as well.
You gotta imagine that was a bait from Fade there, because it felt like Pyoshik knew he was playing around that Destiny, he was going in and out, and then it wasn't used initially. Must have been like, okay, he mustn't be here, right? Because they didn't have full vision of where Fade was. Maybe your own bet.
That's just a 1v2 solo kill for Kingin. As, maybe just didn't expect that Kingin was going to possible. And okay, we'll see whether this undertow is going to connect. It does not. Need to get a bigger arm on that one, and they do turn away. Kingin will survive.
No Destiny Gate available for Fate, so he can join this play, and now the punish.
Yep, solar flare towards the bottom side is now Summit once again going to be fallen down. Turret and safety, not two words that we are going to put in the same sentence anymore for Summit. He gets made fun of.
This is looking a lot.
Smites a lot, and to know that there are other teams in the world that also struggle with that is pretty cool. As Fate's going to get ganked and will be taken down. Takes him a little while, as you can see the Olaf trying to do what he can as well. Summit's going to turn up to join the party, but it's not the party that he wanted to go to. He should have definitely opted out. No RSVP should have come through there. The Gnar is just going to add to the cake. And Liv Sandbox, they push out the mid lane, but otherwise it's just kills being thrown over towards DRX.
And DRX, they're all business. They're not messing around. You can see the cams. They want to keep control of the game. They want to snowball this lead. They need to pick up the Drake. They need to keep fighting like this, picking out single targets.
As Fate going to take a lot of damage, but he does get stunned up. This is the combo that we were talking about, and that is going to be comfortably secured. So, Liv Sandbox, they demonstrate what their composition is designed to do. Maybe, probably about 10 minutes too late.
It is, but that might lead to them being able to contest the Drake here. And that's actually an interesting situation, because DRX, yet again, this is not as bad as the Ocean Soul, but a Cloud Soul is
definitely not wanting to throw at this point, as Kroko doesn't exactly have the flash. As in goes Pyoshik, looks for this one more time. Pyoshik does get popped. It's Prince that grabs the kill. He's still at full health. The low health bars of DRX, they've been tanking the Baron and they didn't want to. The Zoe will be taken down. Becca will get executed as well. Is this the throw? Have DRX done it? I don't know whether it is. It's certainly not a good sign.
That's terrible for DRX here, Atlas. And as you were saying, it was the Baron that was just shredding through them. While Liv Sandbox, sure, they don't have 4 people there, but they have a 5th and 6th one in the form of the Baron. Bao and King need to make it work here.
Yeah, Summit makes it to Mega Gnar, does it just in time as Kroko secures the Baron. Now still trying to look for something, but there's a crush to get this Gnar over the wall. It's only 2,000 gold to lead, and that's only going to extend as the Baron is like used around this map. All of the information over to Liv Sandbox. And now there's going to be a fight around this river. Effort looking for the opportunity. Hep up hold. They want to take down the Zoe. They do so very comfortably. Summit He was smashed all game, but finds a huge ulti into the backline. Bao, though, still finding the damage. Fate wants a little bit more here, as it's a triple kill for the Horse. Pyosik has come alive. That's the quadrant. Could he be locking down the penta? You betcha he is. Goodbye, Fate. And hello to a potential Game 3, as that is the Pyosik pentakill.
It's the hero moment that DRX were looking for. Sure, that Baron play didn't work out, but if you lose that fight right there, I think that's going to be the end of it. And it looked so close as well. The damage comes through, but the disadvantage for Liv Sandbox in terms of composition, in terms of gold, in terms of items at this point in the game is simply too much. They can't make it work. The stalling from Bao's Featherstorm is enough. And then Pyosik says, hello, and thank you very much.
Yeah. That's all over. I don't know what they were doing, trying to group up in the river, though. That's not what this composition is built to do. Effort goes for a hero play once again, but the pulp landing onto only one is absolutely not what you're looking for.
It is actually Pyosik that hard carries this fight, because what happens is Summit goes in, and he finds the backline. King and Bao smashed into the wall. But because of that fear, because of Pyosik zoning out the Twisted Fates, as well as the Kai'Sa, there's no ultimate. The Killer Instinct can't come through immediately, and because of that, no one actually dies. And Pyosik,
as he looks towards the back line, maybe he's a bit too far away. Decent pull, but goodbye, Prince. And Becca will try and jump on top of the rest of the Liv Sandbox members, who are now scattering. That side lane play that we were talking about, absolutely what they're trying to do, because Twisted Fate absolutely nowhere in sight. And DRX, they're looking to push down this mid lane. They'll take the inhibitor, see whether they actually look for more, as the rest of Liv Sandbox now sands their Kai'Sa, looking to attempt to defend, as in goes Becca, explodes the Olaf, as now Pyosik wanting to get some more work done. Another pulve only lands onto one, three-man solar flare is beautiful, as Everfrost is going to stop Fate in his tracks. Bao grabs the double kill, and this will be the end of the game. DRX will make sure that the final series of Spring 2021 goes the distance, and this might be the redemption that they were looking for, but at least they stick to the DRX way, which is as many games as possible.
It makes no sense, but we're getting one more game of the regular split.